everyone, and welcome back to Liz Sews and the June kit of the month for bra builders, which is called Garden Gate. So this kit features a really lovely embroidered tulle lace and then two coordinating colors for you to choose from. So let's take a look at the lace first. So the lace has a rather large motif on it. I think from bottom to top we're looking at probably 8 inches in total of this entire motif. So it's one thing to keep in mind. Somebody like me who has a relatively small cup, it was really tricky to think about how I could get all of this into the cup without interrupting it at all. But I think obviously the part that we're most interested in is going to be this section right here, which is 3 inches wide. So 3 inches works fairly well if you have like a vertically seamed cup, even on a smaller cup. So here's the lace. It's a very like soft powdery blue base to it. It's a little bit more robust than bra tulle, and it has a very nice soft drapey feel. If you had the Regency kit from so if you had the Regency kit from last year, which is like a nice purple lace, it's the same sort of backing as that kit where it's like this really soft, buttery feeling tulle. And then the majority of the design is rather flat applique or flat embroidered on there. There's not much texture to it, but these little rosette flowers do have a little bit more texture than the rest of the embroidery. So the two colors that are available with this kit, the first one is denim. This is a reprieve of a color that she had offered previously. So here is the denim color in sheer cup lining, which is what I've gone ahead and used in my bra. This is what it looks like in micro duoplex, which is a little bit sturdier of a fabric. And this is what it looks like in Power Net. So if I were to describe denim, I would say it's dusty blue, but it still has a lot of vibrancy to it. It's definitely more saturated than Rain, which is one of the seasonal colors that are available right now. It definitely reads blue, like you know it's blue. So those are the 3 fabrics. And then just a look at some of the findings that come with it. You have underwire channeling, you have narrow pico elastic, you have wider pico elastic, and some strapping elastic if you so choose. Twill tape comes with all of them, and then your choice of a hook and eye. So that is the denim colorway. You also have the option of choosing C. So if you're looking at this lace here, I'd say the denim matches the darker blue embroidery, and then C matches the little rosettes on here. So it just depends on what portion of the lace you really want to accent with your colors, if you want to accent the darker blue or the lighter blue. So C is a really gorgeous color. It's a sort of warm toned aqua or turquoise. I've used Ariel last year, and I would say C is a little bit warmer toned, a little bit more saturated, and I love it a lot. So here's the micro duoplex in C, and then here is some Power Net. I don't seem to have any sheer cup lining. Just like with the denim, you have the same findings that come in here. Of course, here I can show you the 3 different levels of hook and eye. So you have, this is, if you select a 2 hook and eye, this is what you get. A 3x3 hook and eye looks like this, and then a 4x3 hook and eye looks like this. So it sort of depends on what it is you like working with. You also have the option to buy hook and eye tape. So in hook and eye tape, you can get it as long as you need it to be. So now that we've taken a look at all of the materials that are available in this kit, let's take a look at the bra that I've made with the Garden Gate kit. So here's the bra that I've gone ahead and made. Like I said, my accent color that I chose was denim. I just kind of wanted something a little bit more stormy feeling, and I think it makes these turquoise really, really pop. One thing I should mention is she has these really adorable little butterfly charms that are going to be available for the first 20 purchases of this kit. So if you like the little butterfly charm, I don't know what it is. It could be resin, it could be shell in there, but it has like that sort of pearlescent effect to it, but it's really pretty and it matches perfectly with the rosettes on there. So like I said, I was really careful about how to use this lace because I wanted to make sure I accented it in a way that was good for the lace and good for myself. So what I've chosen to do is a darted cup. I do have some tutorials on my channel of how to convert things to a darted cup. And the reason why is just I wanted that continuous line along the neck, and I wanted, you know, the least amount of stitching coming through this lace as possible so that I could get the most amount of lace. So I've just done that darted cup, and then I set it into a long line bra frame. The reason I went long line, again, is just so that I could make sure to accent as much of this as possible. I wanted to make sure that I get whole rosette clusters in there underneath the wire line. I don't love how this sort of like double circle thing ended up turning out, but I really wanted to center this guy in the middle, so that's the way it had to be. And let's see. So this one doesn't have a scalloped edge to the lace. You can see the edge of the lace is actually quite straight and unadorned. You could easily apply elastic to this and fold it over onto the inside. Most of the time I don't like putting elastic on the edge of my laces because I want to make sure to maintain that scallop, but I think with this edge you could go ahead and use elastic and it wouldn't really disrupt the design of the lace. One thing I did on the back, which was like a little bit of experiment, which I've never done before, is I didn't have any hook and eye tape in this colorway, so I just combined two closures together. So I have a 2 and a 4, and I applied them onto the side of my bra and then used a satin stitch to sort of like connect them along that point. For some reason, the nylon coated portions on this one didn't pick up the dye as much as this picked up the dye, but I think it's okay. But that was a good way. I mean, it worked pretty well. It was a little bit more time consuming than using hook and eye tape, but it's something that I would definitely recommend if you don't have something, and this would help you finish the bra faster. If you don't have it, like if you have little guys, like you could have done 3 and 3 or something like that if you had them available, and it sort of gives you the same effect as a hook and eye tape, and you don't have to finish the top and bottom edges of it. So that's the closure on the back, and then we can see from the inside I've just lined all of my cups and my frame with the sheer cup lining. I cut my cups with a fold, or I cut the lining of my cups on the fold, so there's a fold line across here, which meant I didn't have to finish this edge at all. And then I darted it just like I did the exterior cup, and then I laid them on top of each other and stitched in the ditch along that dart line so that I could keep the interior and exterior cup pieces sort of like firmly attached to each other, so it's not going anywhere. So I really like how this turned out. I think the denim blue looks really great with this lace and really makes those other little accents pop. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the Garden Gate kit, and I will see everyone next time. Take care.